I am Professor L.B.Gayakawad is teaching today the topic preposition, and the preposition is at. So we will see what is the meaning of at. At means at the place of. At means at the place of. So for example, we will see I am standing, I am standing, I am standing at the door. I am standing at the door. It means I am standing at the place of the door. At the place of the door. So see, what is the meaning? I am standing at the door means I am standing at the place of the door. So remember, at means at the place of. This is the meaning of the at preposition. Now we are seeing the next meaning, and the next meaning is at means at the foot of. At means at the foot of. At the foot of. Remember, at means at the foot of. So what is the example? The example is my home is standing. My home is standing. My home is standing at the tree. At the tree. So remember, my home is standing at the tree means my home is standing at the foot of the tree. At the foot of the tree. At the foot of the tree. That is the meaning. So at means at the foot of, and at the foot of means at. So my home is standing at the tree means my home is standing at the foot of the tree. That is the explanation. So the next meaning is at means in the direction of. At means in the direction of. At means in the direction of. In the direction of. So for example, she is looking at him. She is looking at him. It means that she is looking at him means she is looking at in the direction of him. She is looking at him means she is looking in the direction of him. That is the explanation. So remember, here we are discussing the preposition at. So here now at means at shows time. At shows time. At shows time. Or at means at the time of. At the time of. At the time of. At means at the time of. So remember, I completed my work. I completed my work at 7 p.m. Remember, I completed my work at 7 p.m. means I completed my work at the time of 7 p.m. means this at is showing here the time. So remember, here the meaning of at we are discussing the preposition at. So at means at the turn off. At the turn off. So for example, I completed I completed my work, my work, I completed my work at the second attempt. At the second attempt. At the second attempt means remember, I completed my work at the second attempt means I completed my work at the turn of the second attempt. So at means at the turn of, and at the turn of means at. That is the meaning of at. So remember here we are discussing the preposition at. So at means, I will say at means in, and in means in the, in the, in the work of. In means in, at means in, and in means in the work of. So the meaning of this act is in and in the work of. So remember here we will see the example. I am busy, I am busy, I am busy at, I am busy at my work. I am busy at my work. I am busy at my work. At my work. I am busy at my work. It means that I am busy in my work. I am busy in the work of my work. So remember here we are discussing the preposition at, and we are looking here the different meanings of at. So at means at the speed of. Remember, at means at the speed of. At means at the speed of. So for example, Sima drives Sima drives her her car at 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 60 kilometer, at 60 kilometer. So remember at 60 kilometer means at the speed of 60 kilometer, at the speed of 60 kilometer. So remember the point is that at means at the speed of. So Sima drives her car at 60 km. It means that Sima drives her car at the speed of 60 km. So that is the explanation. So at means at the speed of, and at the speed of means at. So now at means at the rate of. Remember, at means at the rate of. At means at the rate of. Now for example, I sold bananas. I sold bananas at I sold banana at 30 rupees, at 30 rupees a dozen. So remember here the point is that I sold bananas at 30 rupees a dozen. It means that I sold bananas at the rate of 30 rupees a dozen. So at means at the rate of, and at the rate of means at. So remember here we are discussing the preposition at and different meanings of at. So remember at means at the custody of. At means at the custody of. At the custody of. It means that I will tell you that she keeps her child, she keeps her child at her. Remember, she keeps she keeps her child at her means she keeps her child at the custody of her. So remember, at the custody of means at, and at means at the custody of. Now at means, I told you that at means in the vicinity of, in the vicinity of, or at means here I will tell you at means near. So remember, at means in the vicinity of or at means near. So we will take the example, and that example is my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother lives at tension. Remember, what is the sentence? My mother lives at tension. At tension means my mother lives at tension. It means that my mother lives in the vicinity of tension, or my mother lives near tension. So remember here, the meaning of at is in the vicinity of or near. That is the meaning of at. So remember here we are discussing the preposition at. Now at means what? So at means here in. So remember, at means in. So when we live in a small place, then we can say at. For example, I live I live at Ahuja Nagar. I live at Ahuja Nagar. And I live I live I live in Bombay. So remember here I am telling you the difference of at and in. So remember, at means in and in means at, but there is the difference. So remember, I live at Ahuja Nagar means I live in Ahuja Nagar, but this Ahuja Nagar is a small area, that's why we have used there at. And Bombay is the metropolitan city, that is the biggest area, so we have used there in preposition. So remember here, at means in and in means at. So remember here, today we have seen the preposition at and its meaning. Different meanings we have seen. So here this video has been made for your English speaking. How you feel this video? Please tell me in the comment box. Thank you very much.